There's the clap.
Welcome, everybody.
I just wait till you start talking and then I'll start talking.
Dude, you killed it on the intro on episode 20, bro.
Hey, there goes my mouse.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
Welcome to episode 21
Everyone.
of Pod Heaven. Featuring our special guest, the one and only, the visionary,
hello everyone,
the motivational legend, Joel Lewis.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Heaven Sent, for that great introduction. I feel so blessed with the opportunity to be here with my brothers. I hope you all are ready for a great time.
I am. Nice. Thanks for joining us today, Joel.
Dude, pleasure to be here. I love what you guys are doing, and I'm so happy I could help support that.
Nice.
This is legendary. This moment is incredible. I've been looking forward to this for years. We've been talking about this for years.
It's a true statement.
My buddy Joel here is a legend. He's a celebrity in Vancouver. He is a light to everybody that he, blesses with his presence. He is phenomenal at what he does. He has got me through some of the hardest times in my life. And now it's like I can just go on Facebook and pull up your video and you're just like right there. And I got Joel in my pocket 24/7, dude. And that's what
so
we've been
beautiful.
trying to do, right? We want to get Joel's voice out there, dude, because you got a gift, man. You got a gift to really say things that resonate with people on a deep spiritual level. And so that's why I wanted to have you on here today. And yeah.
Thank you for having me, Austin and Devin. I know you guys have been doing this for a while, and I think you guys have had quite a bit of growth in your time. And it's so inspiring to see where you guys come from, where you guys are at now, and the vision of your guys' future with, trying to spread out the word on your guys' passions. That's great, man. I'm just happy I can, like I said, support and be a part of that. And thank you for the comment on the motivation and the compliment on that.
It's great.
I just remember, first meeting you.
At Subway?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that was such a magical experience.
That's
Subway.
how it worked.
Did you work at Subway?
No.
Oh. You just came and got a sandwich.
I got a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the same thing I get every time.
That's right.
The sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Bring it. Bring it. So good.
Nice.
And I got a phenomenal workout at the gym. This was about 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
I was a young buck then.
Yep.
Maybe 2021.
No,
I was like 21.
Dude. I was working at Subway. You were working at Applebee's right across the way.
Yeah, I just started working there.
Yeah, and you came in after your shift, or after you worked out after your shift, and it's just like you just blew my mind with your mindset. And I was like, this guy is a guy that I want to have around. This is the guy I can aspire to be like. This is a guy I can, look up to. And then we started working out because we found out that we worked out at the same gym. I remember bumping into you not too long after meeting you there. And bumping into you at the gym not long after meeting you at Subway. And from there, we just started working out.
In my own perception, to add to yours, it was very magical. Getting a phenomenal workout at the gym and then walking into Subway and not knowing what was about to happen, which was about to impact my life in such a beautiful and extraordinary way that I couldn't even see until it was happening. And then even when it was happening, it just kept surprising me and blowing my mind of what spiritual connection you can really develop between people. And
that's right.
For that, I was talking to you while you're making my sandwich. I didn't even know you, but I felt like we were brothers. Dude. Right there. I was like, whoa.
Same here, man.
It's great. And I just remember by the end of it, just a fat smile on my face. And I was like, man, have I known you my whole life? Because I should have. And it was crazy because as we were exchanging, information, like you said, it was not long after that when we just started tagging up consistently.
Yeah. Hitting the gym 6-7 times a week, 8 times a week sometimes.
Every day.
I just kept hearing like, oh, I just worked out with Joel again, And I was like, oh, that's crazy. You're like, I'm so sore.
Yeah.
This guy goes hard, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And it's been such a beautiful journey. Obviously with the sense that, it's always phenomenal when you can do great things with a team of people. It's great to do it by yourself, but when you have someone with you, that just brings so much more fun and connection to what you're doing. And there's something when you're doing something passionate, like working out with somebody, that builds a phenomenal, strong, and genuine connection of itself. You guys are showing up and holding each other as accountable as champions.
Yeah.
To a standard of greatness, and whether we start failing along the way, we keep each other up.
When you say what do you mean champion?
Champion to me, champion can be a lot of things in a lot of different people's perceptions, but to me, being a champion is striving to live life fully. Whether you do that or not, it's striving for it. And it's also realizing who you are and not being afraid to be that person. Speak your soul's truth. And to also grow to be your greatest self. And that is a big, it has so many aspects that bring it into one full aspect of greatness. But there's a lot of little things that make up your greatest self. And there's a trifecta that I would love to speak on maybe perhaps later in this podcast.
Sure.
About it. But the trifecta to me is your body, your mind, and your soul.
Yeah.
When you get your body, mind, and soul as one and you're growing each piece every day to your greatest self, now that is on you. It's your own vision of what your greatest self looks like. That is creative.
Yeah.
And now as long as you're living up to that, it's going to be a lifelong journey of growth, but you are a champion.
A lifelong journey of growth.
Dude, a champion of life.
I like that you say that, man, because when I train people, get a new client especially before they really know what I'm all about, they have this idea that they just have to go to the gym and they work out and they're going to lose weight, or they're going to build muscle or whatever, and they start working out and they do everything right? They got their diet dialed. They've got their workout programming dialed, right? But they go home and they're constantly fighting with their spouse, or they're constantly, they have a horrible work situation, right? Or, there's just something else that's kind of adding to this, adding stress into their life. And what they need to really stop focusing on is not pushing harder in the gym or, cutting more calories. It's potentially the thing that you need to work on is the other thing that you were talking about, the trifecta that you were talking about, working on the spiritual, right? Yeah, not just the physical. Sincerely, right? And I've found a lot of times if we just introduce a little bit of reduction in reduction in stress, right? Or we add a little bit of meditation into it, or add some breathing exercises, teach them how to breathe, get out of their chest cavity and start breathing into their belly, right? And start just really focusing on those things. Then all of a sudden, once we've done that for a couple of weeks, all of a sudden, boom, they lose all the weight or they gain all the muscle, Right. And
I got to say, I've been meditating consistently this week. Mm-hmm. And I've realized, and I've been focusing on my breathing while I'm meditating. Mm-hmm. And I've realized that I constantly hold this tightness in my stomach. And I've found after a few times of meditating and realizing that part of my body is tight, I let it go and I breathe into my diaphragm. And I do that like 5 times a day now because I'm realizing that throughout the day, I'm like holding this tension. I can't figure out why, but
Yeah, and that's amazing. So I love how you bring that up and it start like focusing on all aspects of life, right? And the reason it's a lifelong battle is because you focus on the spiritual part, like you were saying, right? And you focus on that for a really long time. And then but you can't, you only have so much capacity, you only have so much time to work on these things, right? So maybe the other things have to take a little back seat. And then once you've worked on that for a long time and you've reached a new level of that, then you can switch over to the physical, right? And then the spiritual and the mental can kind of, what were the three things that you said?
So it's the body, the mind, and the soul.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And for me to agree with what you're saying in my own way, it's hard to find time every day to find ways to grow your spirit, your body, and your mind. And the three ways I found that I can do every day. And your growth might not be a lot, but the everyday little bits of growth add up into phenomenal amounts of growth each month and each year. Mm-hmm. So that's where the focus is at. And right now, if I work out and I eat right, that takes care of my body, which helps me with my endorphins. It helps me feel good. Mm-hmm. It helps me, live a long time in the sense of longevity. It helps my body carry me as a vessel in the spirit. Mm-hmm. in a prolonged way, in the sense of if I don't take care of myself, by the time I hit 40, I might, need a crane, or, like something to help me walk, or I might just have like a bad knee, or I need surgeries. So basically, sorry, I meant to say cane, by the way. Either way, you get what I was saying. So my idea of taking care of your body is making sure that I can feel like I'm 70, 60 and still feel phenomenal in the sense of my health. Make sure you take care of yourself. And the way I've found that is working out. Now with your mind, it's more of like finding ways to learn, whether that be through trials of the day or mistakes you made, or one of the easiest and most focused ways I found I can do this is read self-development books. Mm-hmm. Or non-fictional books that help me learn things that I'm passionate about. That's the mind, bro. I read 10, 15 pages a day and my mind starts to get tired. That's a workout of the mind. Yep. And I just learned something. And then spiritual is very simple to me. It's be yourself, meditate, of course, like you guys are saying, because that helps so much. So much. If you have not meditated, I definitely suggest you look up how to meditate. And to meditate, because it's game changer. But honestly, for me, spiritually, the growth is where being yourself, being you, whatever resonates with you, be it, chase after it, grow it. Not just that, love people around you, inspire them, motivate them. That is spiritual growth. That is spiritual essence and energy. And that right there, if you practice those three things, man, it might be little bits of growth, but you'll get somewhere and it will become completely yourself in the sense of greatness and being a champion and learning how to persevere through the storms in life, which is also a great quality of it. But I've spoken way too much on this.
No, you're good, man.
Not at all.
I think it over the torch.
I think what you're talking about is integrity. Is having integrity. Being the same person no matter where you go. And to do that, you have to figure out who you are. And meditating is an awesome way to get there, I think.
Yeah, completely agreed with that.
I wanted to I had a question for you about that whole thing of like, because you got the three pillars, if you will.
Yeah, that's my foundation.
Yeah, you got the three pillars, right? And when I've started to realize is that in my own personal growth, is that I can't always be 100% in every single one of them, right? And
I completely agree.
So, and I can't even be like a third, at once, because then some things start to slip through the cracks, right? Because for a while there, I was like probably about 75%, if I'm going to be honest, 75% into my physical fitness, right? 75%. And I maybe spent, the rest of it divvied up between my mind and my spirit. Right, as to stick with your language, and I found that sometimes you have to. It's like you got the three dials, right? So you have to pull the the fitness back, and you have to press up the mental, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to bring back the mental, and you have to push up the spiritual, whether that be, religion, or whether that be, whatever.
Everybody's belief is different.
Yeah, everybody's belief is different. Whatever kind of spiritual growth means to you, and you kind of have to define that yourself.
Exactly.
But but I'm constantly like, dialing one back and turning one up, and then bringing that one back and then turning that up, and focusing this way and then focusing that way. Mm-hmm. Do you find that that's kind of the way that you've?
Honestly, I'm very extreme in nature. So I've had this battle throughout my whole life in the sense of putting all my focus and energy into one thing, and then other things will lack because of it. Mm. So with that, I've realized that can be great to go out extremity, but you must also find balance with that, which is very hard to do.
Right.
And so, for instance, a guy like me wants to work out 3 times a day, but that's not balance. If I spend 3 workouts a day, I'm taking away time from my reading. I'm taking away time from loving people. So, or perhaps inspiring people, or maybe if I can combo the both with working out and inspiring people, maybe I'm hitting 2 with 1 stone. But either way, I agree with that statement in the sense that you really need to analyze your time, your life, and you need to try to the best. And it might be, where you put 40 into fitness and 20 into spiritual, and then another 30 or 40 into mental, and it's probably going to switch because every day's different. But I feel like, have fun with it and try your best with the intentions of trying to find balance in those 3. And I feel like, whether you meet the exact mark with the balance, at least focusing and trying and having fun with it and going with the flow of it, in the sense of you have a game plan and you just do it and you just see how it works out. I feel like it helps you with stress in the sense of tension of trying to get all this perfected, and you just do it.
Yeah.
You just find a way and you just do it. And it might sound just kind of simple when I say that, but sometimes you just got to have faith in the flow of things.
It's really true.
Right. I love that.
And I'm not perfect at it. I'm learning a lot about finding balance because I'm not good at it. But when I find it, game changer. Sweet. My life transcends.
Yeah.
And, that's my whole pick on it. In
so
the
you're
sense
a big
of finding balance. It's not easy, but if you can, it's serenity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got, you're really into working out, and you spend a lot of your time doing that. And I feel like, I've had workouts with you where I've learned life lessons that I carry with me. And when people ask me if I'm religious, I tell them my religion is working out. Okay. Because I've learned everything I need to know in life in the gym. I feel like, dude, when on how to set goals and hit them, how to hold yourself accountable, how to, push
Give
yourself.
It your best effort.
Yeah.
To
push yourself.
Failure.
Yeah. To have a fucking do or die mindset, to, you can use that to strengthen your spirit as well.
Agreed completely.
Yeah. And like you said, when we have our friends in there and stuff, it's just great to have 3 dudes there. We're doing an arm day with 3 people today, and we just had 3 stations going for each kind of workout we were doing.
Breaks.
Man, that was hardcore.
Oh, dude,
my arms are like numb right now.
Yeah, me too.
So I like that. Yes, there's a lot of things that you can learn from the gym, right?
Yeah.
But do you still think that you definitely need to pursue mental fitness outside of the gym, and you still have to pursue spiritual fitness outside of the gym?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, totally.
Just want to clarify with that.
Oh, for sure. I don't think you can find everything in life in the gym, but to agree with Austin, I think you can find a lot of great qualities of life.
Agreed.
And who you can be in the sense of growth, of mental toughness and integrity, and, holding yourself accountable to all the goals and achieving them, no matter if your body's failing or not. Always end up giving it your best. There's phenomenal things you can learn, but life's so expanded in the sense that there's just so much outside of, just one little thing. But I love what Austin had to say with that, because that's where I resonate in life. A lot of who I am is strengthened through daily workouts at the gym. And I love who I am. And I feel like being able to go work out at the gym and strengthen who I am on a spiritual level and on a mental level has definitely shaped the warrior and the strength of my energy. Right. And, it's just, it keeps me in that champion mindset. Mm-hmm. It helps keep me in that champion mindset.
Right. That's good stuff.
So thank you, Austin, for speaking some truth.
Of course, brother. Thank you.
It's always been our dream.
Totally original song.
What's that?
Totally original song, Eric.
No, dude. This is a cover. What is this, Joel?
This is the Pokemon theme song, the original. My opinion, Austin did just as great of a job, if not potentially greater. So the original artist, man, you guys are one of the same. You guys have so much passion, so much beauty in the sense of creation of music. Austin did you right, my man.
With the guitar solo,
dude, you handcrafted this whole beauty from scratch, man.
Hell yeah, dude. And we're doing a fucking part 2, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yes, we are.
We're doing the other theme song with the rapping in it and stuff, right?
Add to more greatness from heaven sent on my channel.
You know it.
Oh, yeah.
So, you're into working out. You're also into motivational speaking.
Yes, that is definitely me.
Let me rephrase that. You have a motivational way about you that is very inspiring, that you naturally let flow through you through your words. Because I think being a motivational speaker is not necessarily, an alibi, a point, a face that you can point to. I think it has more to do with who you are as an individual and the experiences that you've had, the things that you've been through, and the amount of times where you've hit rock bottom and you've gotten yourself up and kept going, and the amount of adversity that you've faced in your life. I feel like you have lots of stories to tell that, right, that are very inspiring, because you see some of these kids online who want to become motivational speakers, and it's just because they watched a few videos by Eric Thomas and they don't really have anything, extraordinary that they've done. Eric Thomas, spent 12 years getting his PhD, and that is like one of the most inspiring things about him as a human. You're like 5% body fat, 180 pounds of sexy muscle. You work out every day. You have this phenomenal mindset. You push yourself every day. You've been through hell. You have stories to share. And that's one of the reasons why I want to keep doing this. And I want to do this so we can pull sound bites of Joel's voice and make music with him like Alan Watts does. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard Alan Watts?
You showed me a few.
I love that man so much. He is one of my heroes in life.
So many great things.
I admire the man so much, and he has taught me and changed my philosophy and just who I am in the sense of what I believe in to such a transcending level. I'm just internally grateful for the man's existence. And I hope I can live up to such greatness, and I will live up to such greatness because he inspires me to. Along with my other favorite hero in the sense of motivation is Martin Luther King.
Legend.
What a beautiful, beautiful soul. What a powerful soul. People like that are my heroes. People like that I admire so much in their essence of who they are and what they did.
So is that kind of what got you into wanting to do this?
Honestly, I've always felt it in the core of who I am, even from, I can remember being on the sidewalk and just looking up at the clouds and just being like, I just want to inspire the world. I don't know how. I just felt inspiration. I felt motivation, and that's all I knew. I didn't know anything else. And as I started to, grow up and understand life, that started to be more focused in the sense of channeled. And one of the beautiful humans that helped me channel that was Ray Lewis. And he's a football player, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest team leaders and just motivational leaders I've ever heard.
Yeah.
The way that he could just pump up a team from start to end And he could be down in the fourth quarter and he's just riling up, pumping up his defense. It's not over till it's over, and we can still do this. And there are so many comeback victories because that man just had so much faith in himself and his team as if they were one unit, one movement, one mind, one soul, man. It was so beautiful. So to see that as a 13, 14-year-old, I would get pumped up like we all probably do watching it. And I was like, this is what I want to do to other people. I want to pump them. I want to get them inspired. I want to motivate them to the point where they believe in themselves so fiercely and so strongly that they have no hesitation or no doubt of what they need to do or who they need to become.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just they can conquer anything. And Ray Lewis really, helped me in the sense of he taught me I wanted to be a team leader. He taught me I wanted to be a leader and I wanted to inspire. And so from that, I got into football, I got into sports, working out. It just kind of took its own way of journey. And I'm very grateful for that journey because I grew a lot. But, I started listening to other motivational speakers like Eric Thomas, phenomenal individual. Love his style. It's very unique. He is great at what he does. Les Brown, he's another great one. If you haven't heard of him, I suggest you do.
He's a legend.
In his own way. He's phenomenal. And, I started...
He did that speech called I'm the One, right?
I'm sure he did.
He said, I'm the one. It's like about how he met a music coordinator, director guy outside of school. Yeah, conductor.
Yeah, there you go.
And he was like trying to get his attention, trying to get him to notice him. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I do love Les Brown.
Nice.
Dude, for real. Me too. And then honestly, it started expanding to Muhammad Ali and Bruce Lee and a lot of just phenomenal, great, legendary people that I was just found myself very attracted to in the sense of I admired their energy and who they were and how they helped the world in the sense of motivation. I wanted to do that as well to that degree of greatness.
That's badass, dude. I remember looking at bands and stuff growing up and having that same feeling. Mm-hmm. Just going like...
You have to be inspired, bro. It's great.
I love these guys and I want to do what they're doing for me right now. Right. Making me believe in myself, making me believe that, music is a thing and that I can do it. And, motivation is a really good thing to have and it's a really good thing to inspire into people. But at some point, you have to get practical about how you apply those ideals. And it sounds to me like that's really what you've been doing lately. You've been diving in, writing shit down, coming up with the routine, and really figuring out how to attack, get your voice out there. And because you got the Pokemon League of Champions that you're working on.
Yeah.
And at some point, you also want to start branding yourself as a motivational speaker, right? Mm-hmm. So what's kind of your plan moving forward? How do you want to monetize on all this?
Right. So basically where I'm at now is you have to put in a lot of time and focus into your dreams, especially if you want a big dream and you want to manifest it into reality. And so I have this dream of this gaming YouTube channel of it being very successful. And I know that I have to put in a lot of work, but I'm very blessed and grateful to have a team of people that want to do that with me. And it's actually helping the growth of our channel tremendously.
And that's why we did that song, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You're one of these people. Hands down. Our theme song that we use on all of our videos is from you. The one and only Heaven Sent. And it's beautiful. We just got a new logo.
I played it on this podcast before.
Yeah. But it's only fitting that we play it again.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So you said you just got what?
One of my other co-leaders has a friend that just professionally made us a new logo from scratch.
Nice.
And it looks so beautiful. And, so we're getting the new logo. We're improving in the sense of stock film footage. Like there's just all these little things that make a great video. And we're just constantly finding new ways to improve. And it's great, man. And so my vision is to get successful with that because I've loved Pokemon forever. It's my way of being a child in a sense of keeping that inner flame alive, having fun with life.
That's
not
awesome.
I mean, growing up, but not growing up to the point I lose sight of fun.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? And so to share that with my brothers is such a blessing. And once we get to the point where we're getting paid for the channel, you know, that's going to be awesome because we want to invest into a gaming center for the environment in the sense of kids from school or adults or whoever's nerdy wants to come and hang out and have a good time and it be a motivational, healthy, positive environment.
Cool.
That's great.
That is cool, man. I don't know very many gaming centers out here that can even offer that. And as a kid, I used to go to one, and it was a cool spot to be. It kept me probably away from bad influences.
Well, you bump into a lot of negative stuff in the gaming community. Like those guys are relentless with each other, man. They tear the fucking shit out of each other, dude. They trash talk all the time. So I think if you could bring that to the gaming community, that would be fucking
We'd
awesome.
be building each other up is what we'd be doing. If you win or lose, great job.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, we had fun.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you know, if you make a move on me, I'm gonna be like, hey, good move.
Yeah.
I make a move on you, probably say, hey, good move. You know, it's called love and respect and having fun with it. You know, like friendly competition's healthy, but it doesn't have to get to the point where you belittle and bully and feel empowered by making someone else less powerful.
Yeah.
You know, that's just not my way. But either way, once I get the gaming center and the YouTube, we're going to juggle that, you know, and make money and, you know, quit our jobs that, you know, make us great money and we're grateful for, but it's not something we want to do for the rest of our lives. And then channel more of the time from our jobs into the beautiful ideas that we're doing now. And then eventually I want to kind of like go my own way in the sense of balance out helping manage the YouTube channel and the gaming center, but also really focus on a motivational side of me in the sense, if I need to get a degree to speak or whatever it is, do more research in that category to make me more of a certified speaker, to make that more of a profession. But what I'm going to do right now and every day up till that moment is work on my motivation. I'm going to listen to motivational speakers. I'm going to learn. I'm going to read motivational books and I'm going to learn.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be motivational in real life with the people that I'm blessed to be around.
Yeah.
And practice that every day.
Well, I think you've done
man.
one of the things that you've done already to start moving in that direction is the videos that you're posting every day on Facebook.
That's what I can do.
Right.
That's what I can do with what I'm trying to do. And it's a lot to juggle, but I'm going to give it my best effort.
That is huge because you're hitting those two birds with one stone, like you said earlier. You're working out with your friends. You're asking them, you know, how to go. What'd you think? You're sharing what you did in your workout, and you always have something motivational to say that is inspiring to make other people want to do something. You know, not everybody wants to be a motivational speaker. Not everybody wants to be, you know, to travel the world in a band and play music. Not everybody wants to own their own business as a personal trainer,
Right.
you know, but everybody can work out. And so that's a great place for you to start, man. And I'm really excited to see where you're going to take this awesome gift and ability that you have as a leader, as a motivational individual. It's really cool, man.
You know, this is how I look at it in a very, very simple way. You know, at the core of who we are an essence of something, or at least hopefully we can strive, if we can see it, to be it. And for you, Austin, you, my friend, are a beautiful, phenomenal essence of pure creativity and music.
Wow. Thank you.
You are the future of our music. I love you. I believe in you that much.
Damn. Thank you, bro.
Your music, man. How's it feel?
Incredible.
There you go, baby. You live in you. And so, with that being said, compared to you and you being music, I just feel like I'm motivation.
Yeah, dude.
That's what my energy is, man. I'm here to motivate. Until the day I die, that's what I'm going to be. I mean, I'm Joel. You know, whatever ego this is that I've created throughout my life of being Joel. But honestly, we're all one energy in the sense of by spirit. And we're all here together, brothers and sisters.
That's right.
So if I throw this ego out the door and what am I left with no Joel? I'm just motivation.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
it, man.
That's fucking cool, man.
I feel strongly about that with Devin over here. He has a very strong, intelligent, and inspiring energy about himself. And I feel at the core of who he is, he definitely wants to inspire people and motivate. And I know he does. So way to be Devin as well, because you deserve some beauty and some highlight on this as well.
Thanks, man. There's the fitness sound.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it, man.
Thanks, man.
So I want to hear about you, Devin, and what your inspirations are. What are your motivations? What is at the core of who you are?
I just want people to see improvement, because growing up, I had this idea that I wanted to just get to a point where I could just kind of hit play on life and just go, because there's a bit of a comfort in that, just being able to just wake up, do your thing, and then go to bed. Wake up, do your thing, and go to bed. But I quickly find that is very defeating, it's because you're not pushing yourself, you're not overcoming obstacles, you're not, growing yourself in any way, right? So, and I find that life gets super stale, life gets, for lack of better words, boring in a way, right? And then that's when depression sets in. That's when self-doubt, and anxiety can kind of start to set in, right? And that's what happened to me. I got complacent in life, right? And as I've gotten older and started getting out into the world more and meeting other people, I see that a lot of people are stuck there. I wasn't the only one that thought that. And I'm finding that the majority of people feel that way, and I want to try to inspire people like you, but I wanted to find some way that I'm passionate about, that I'm well versed in, right? Because and that fit well with my personality, right? And my temperament. So, and I found that I'm really passionate about fitness, and I'm really passionate about this whole kind of mental health aspect of it as well, right? So pain reduction and mental health, and just breaking down those barriers and going farther than you ever thought that you could actually get, right? And that is the main thing that I want people to understand, because a lot of people say, oh, I'm just not into fitness. Or, oh, I just don't like working out. I don't like that. And I find it's not that they don't like that. It's just that they don't think they can do it, right? So when they work with me, I start to show them that, hey, look, these are the certain things that we can do. If we just do these little things, we start focusing on improving in these little areas, and we stop looking at fitness and, bettering ourselves as it's a 1 week or 2 week program, and by the end of this 2 weeks, we're going to be there. It's that it is a lifelong journey, like you were saying. It is something that you're really constantly working on, and that's 100% okay. That it's okay to be there, right? And just giving people empowering people to, take the leap and go and be able to do that in a safe place and learn and better themselves in there. So.
Yeah, and you've got a really awesome way of training people, because a lot of the exercises and stuff that you show people are to help you long term, to help you have good stability in your joints and your bones long term, how to have good posture, how to stretch, and really prepare for the workouts that you're going to do. And, that's why you get lots of clients who are young and stuff, but you also work with lots of people who are older, who are 50 and 60. And actually some of the people that listen to this podcast are in that age range.
Right.
And I think that's why. And, that's cool, because there's more to working out than just having a fucking huge chest and arms that are bigger than most people's legs.
Right. And that is a big bench, right? So, yeah.
Well, that was very beautiful to hear. And thank you so much for sharing that with me, Devin.
Yeah.
I figured that you would say something similar among those things. So it's so cool to have all the little details filled out.
Yeah.
And and it's really great that you're taking action on that. And if that's what your soul tells you, you're doing it. And that's a beautiful life, man. You're living it, and it's alive. So way to be alive and make a positive impact on others around you. And one day, when death smiles at you, you can smile back and say, I lived a great opportunity of a life, and thank you for that blessing.
There you go. There you
When
go.
death smiles at you.
Yeah.
That is really something. You remember this beat?
I've heard it before.
Yeah, what is this?
I made this forever ago. This is really embarrassing to play, honestly.
I like it. Come on,
But it's
bro.
pretty. It's a cool idea. Like I like the melodies and stuff in it. It's just not really produced well. This was a beat I made for you
For the motivational, which
Yeah.
is very inspiring beat.
Okay, yeah, that
I like
works.
it.
because I wanted to cut together some of your, just some clips of you talking and put it over that beat. And, I think we were kind of overthinking it with the way we wanted to do it. We were like trying to plan a day to get you in the studio
Yeah.
and like script some things.
Yeah.
I think this is a better setting to do it. Have you on the podcast. And then once I'm ready to put that project out, I'll dig through it.
You know what? I would have faith that, in the sense that in our future, when we have opportunity for me to go to the studio, we can try both methods and
Yeah.
see if they offer two great opportunities in the sense of situation, but two different situations. Like this is more focused in the sense of we're talking in general, and then that would be more maybe a speech or something
Yeah.
that I've written down or something.
Yeah, dude. Because I know you have tons of great stuff written down.
I love to. Comes from my soul, man.
So I wanted to just rattle off a couple of these phrase/words. And you just kind of tell me what comes to your mind when I say these. So are you ready?
Oh, born ready.
Should we get a drum roll real quick? Where's my drum roll? Is it this one? I
Where's
think it's
that?
this one.
Hey!
It is
got
that
it.
one.
Drum roll.
All right, here we go. Beast mode.
Beast mode. What comes to my mind? Well, me and you. And what comes to my mind is working out, or in the essence where we're hitting a moment where we feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable!
Willpower.
Willpower! Tap into it. So basically, when we're at that moment, when we're like, damn, we're hitting a wall, we're uncomfortable,
Yes.
we're failing, and we're like, all right, dude, everything you got right here.
In the
I don't
gym.
know what it is, but whatever's left, pull out a little bit more and give it.
Discipline.
That's what beast mode means to me.
Discipline?
All out effort.
What about discipline?
Oh, discipline is the next word. Got you.
Yes.
Discipline! All right. Honestly, it comes down to this. Realizing what's important to you and holding yourself accountable.
Yes, sir.
Period. No matter how tired you are, no matter how much energy you have, no matter what the situation is, if you told yourself you're going to do it, do it.
That's right.
Period.
God damn it. Hell yeah.
So that's how I feel about discipline.
Next
and
one
it's all different.
is ferocity.
Ooh! Ferocity!
He's getting fired up.
Oh man, it's these words of motivation, bro. You know,
I know,
You know how to
bro.
speak to my core.
We speak the same language. Let's
Oh
go.
baby, all right.
Ferocity.
Man, that is a unstoppable, determined, alive energy is what that is.
Yes.
It is unstoppable, it is determined, and it is full of energy.
Awesome.
And, obviously it's determination, in that sense.
The last one is perseverance.
Perseverance. One of my favorite words outside of phenomenal. I'd have to say perseverance. Okay, so basically, you're going to have perseverance in all your trials in life, which you probably may find daily trials. That's going to be perseverance. And what is that? That means when you're in a situation and you're challenged and you're having a hard time getting through, whether it be physical, mental, or spiritual, you find a way to get through. And, it takes sometimes a lot of effort. Sometimes it's not easy. But either way, that's what perseverance is. It's not easy by any means.
We had to persevere a lot today, didn't we?
Oh, dude, fine example. Probably going through our first round of, just working out and with the supersets, no break, no rest period. And when we're hitting that second and third round, I'm like, oh, these curls are a lot harder.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, all right, maintain form. And then you're just like, all right, perseverance. We said we're going 3 rounds, baby. I don't care. We're doing it.
Gotta do it.
And we're going to get through it.
Yeah.
And that's perseverance. Like, all right, here's a perseverance for you. This happened to me the other day. I was so excited to show up to the gym that I forgot my beautiful face mask.
Oh.
I showed up to the gym. I got all the way to the door.
Eric's like,
And they're like, where's your face mask?
So what happened? You had to turn around and go?
Basically, I turned around with a smile on my face. I shook my head a little bit. I was like, darn it, Joel. You fool, but I still love you. So here's the situation you're in, Joel. You're either going to go home and just be upset and not go work out, which, by the way, is not a champion decision. Or you're going to be faced with this trial in life, which is I go back home, spend an extra 10 minutes, grab my face mask, drive back, and still kill a great workout. What do you think I did?
You went home, got your mask, bro.
Perseverance! I went home, grabbed that mask, I drove back with a smile on my face.
I've been forgetting my mask I've had to buy more masks. Now, I've got this one that's a bandana that I wear around my neck and you just pull it up over my nose.
Those ones are nice.
But good job, bro. That is awesome.
Perseverance, bro. That's what it is.
Persevering. Well, holy shit. We're at 47 minutes. Devin, I know that you probably have some more really important fitness shit that you want to talk about while we have a absolute legend of a man here who is very, can you just give us a little
flex there?
Flex there, dude? A couple poses, maybe?
Slow-mo.
Oh my
God. And that's it. That's all we got for today.
Oh, man.
You want me to take that
Oh, yes,
glass
sir.
for you?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Dude, that is awesome.
I can relate with Devin in the sense I'm very passionate about fitness and it does help with your mental health a lot.
Yeah.
I would definitely know. So, for me, I just not only love the growth of your body in the sense of it's your beautiful vessel. So, if you want it to grow a certain way, you can train it to grow a certain way. But also on a mental level, it helps when you work out produce serotonin and dopamine.
That's right.
Which helps you feel alive, which helps you feel happy.
So
Not saying it is everything.
You might be already on track with this, but so why do you work out?
For many reasons. One is with my own philosophy, in the sense that I know that if I'm going to inspire people to be their greatest selves, body, mind, and soul, I must lead in such a way that is inspiring. And I feel like that's what holds me accountable every day, is that if I want to really inspire people to be their greatest physical self, I at least have to try my best on a genuine level, which is not easy, to be my greatest physical self, whatever that may look like in my heart, in my mind. And that helps me. But honestly, I have a mental disorder, illness, whatever you want to call it, categorize it as. I'm ADHD and bipolar. So I have crazy ups and downs throughout my life.
Right.
That can even be suicidal, which sounds super silly because I am so grateful for life. I couldn't even think about throwing that opportunity away.
Right.
But to get so low where you don't care, that is dangerous. That's a spot that, I'm sure a lot of people have ventured into. Right. And I feel like for me, if I can work out every day or almost every day to the point where I can boost serotonin and dopamine, I know that because I'm not medicated,
Right.
I do the best I can, that I can give myself the best chances from hitting a medium to a high. And if I do hit a low, it's never to the point of suicide, which I have been, because I didn't always work out. I used to be overweight and I used to be made fun of. Guess what? I didn't like that. Guess what? I looked in the mirror and said, you're the only one that can change it. What are you going to do?
So that's what got you started?
What got me started was honestly people making fun of me, in the sense of, girls making fun of me, and I didn't like it. And I wanted the opposite.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I wanted something of the opposite, I would have to work for it.
Yeah,
and I was willing to work for it. And it got me in the love of sports. I did football, wrestling, track, and everything else. And that just kind of, became its own journey, and it got me into fitness even more.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be a great athlete. So I needed to work out on a whole new level of expectation and standard. And then that just transformed into being your greatest self.
Yeah.
Right.
And so with my mental and my philosophy, it's just, that's why.
Nice.
That's my reason. That's my why.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's what a lot of people get into fitness for, and I wish that, it wouldn't necessarily take people to get to that point,
Right.
that they would maybe get into fitness before, so then they never even have to experience those things. But, that's great.
Honestly, pain is one of my greatest teachers and pushers in life. Pain has motivated me in so many different scenarios and situations to the point of so much growth and determination that has helped me become who I am without a doubt. And I would not regret any of it. Not in 1 second.
That's awesome.
And so to end to everything in the sense of why I also work out is I know that as I age, my body's breaking down and I need to take care of it through my diet and through working out. And I know if I want to enjoy myself as a 50, 60, 70-year-old to the best of those abilities without having surgeries, etc., I need to work out.
Yeah.
And I think that's the final cherry on top to my longevity and sense of motivation.
Because you have a goal to live till you're 135, right?
Best believe it. And if I make it to 135, you better know it's 140 now. I'll keep pushing it until life's like, all right, bro, you've overtapped your time clock.
It's on camera now, dude.
I gotta take you
So
out of the game, but in a different game.
is that
It's on record now, dude.
That's good.
is that
That's
like
where it should be.
the record? Is that somebody?
No, I was just the idea originated at like 100.
Yeah.
And then I was
Yeah.
like, that's too easy.
A lot of people do that.
That's too easy. I want something phenomenal up in here. So I was like, I think I went to like 120. And then I was like, nah. Eventually, after I said 120 for a while, it was 125. And then it's climbed its way somehow to 130. And
Yeah. And
I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah, that's
Whether
great,
I can
man.
make it or not doesn't matter. I'm going to try. But, just having such vision in the sense of something I can strive for is beautiful to me.
122. So yeah, you beat it.
122 is the oldest person?
Yeah.
That is a goal. And I love the numbers 1 and 2. So that's inspiring of itself.
There you
So
go. That's
Like
great.
122 and a half, to be honest.
22 and a half.
I like the exact numbers. Let's bring it. So
yeah.
yeah, man, it's just good goals to have, or it's great to have good goals and vision in the sense of long-term and short-term. And so like you already know,
That's great.
So
That's great.
It's silly, but it's fun.
So you have a lot. It seems like, you've obviously, Austin's kind of your gym partner, right? But
He's
you've
my gym brother.
yeah, there you go, gym brother.
Yeah.
But you also work out with a lot of other people, right? And you
Oh my
introduce
gosh.
them into fitness.
Oh my
right?
gosh. I'll tell you what. I am currently, all right, first of all, I've helped 5 different people throughout my time with working out with people, which has been at least 7 to 8 years. And I've worked out with a lot of people come and go, but I've helped those people lose over 100 pounds. One was to help a guy get into the Navy, which he's now
Nice.
a father and has a family and is a welder. I'm so proud of him. He is such a phenomenal individual. I love him. And I'm so happy I could be that help to get him there.
It's great.
And, there was other people that had health problems, borderline diabetic, had some internal issues that he was very worried about. And we helped him lose weight. And now they no longer have those issues. And
Wow.
I was here to help. And I'm so happy that I could. And to see the positive blessings of them holding themselves accountable and being internal champions and showing up and allowing me just to be a guide
Yeah.
was such a blessing of itself. And right now I'm working out with
All kinds of
I
people.
think 5 different people.
Yeah.
And it's hard because you have to schedule, and sometimes I catch myself working out easily 3 times in a day.
Yeah.
Because I'm working out with someone at this time, I'm working out someone at this time, and someone at this time. I'm not saying that happens every day, and it doesn't happen all the time, but I mean, I catch myself sometimes having to do that so I can help people.
So you're hitting gym 3 times a day sometimes?
Sometimes. I'd have to say like maybe once a month or a couple times a month, not very often. But with the challenge I'm on, I have to work out twice a day either way.
You're very extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why, like he was saying earlier, for me, finding balance has never been easy. And that's still something that I struggle with, but I've gotten so much better with.
Do you think everyone, so you don't think everyone should work out like that?
Honestly,
Or do you?
Unless you have proper knowledge of recovery and you know how to like not work out the same muscle groups, like you have intelligence, you have strategy, you have a sense of recovery techniques that can help keep you in the game. And listen to your body. If your body's completely wrecked, I still show up, but I might modify my workout. Like for instance, if I'm completely wrecked, I might just do traps and forearms and maybe some calves.
That's great.
I still do something, but sometimes I do have to modify what I'm doing. I can give it my best effort, but I have to modify the intensity sometimes if I want to be on that level always, or at least to the best of my ability. Like you said, you have to find balance.
Mm-hmm. I think,
and it's hard, but it's very great.
We used to work out in a way that was unhealthy for me, because I think I used to work out 8 times a week sometimes. Woo. And, I got to 200 pounds. And I started working out for the same reason you did, was because people make fun of me for being skinny, you know?
Pain.
And I remember this one guy at a church that I went to one time who just said, "Oh, I didn't see you there." And he used to always comment every week when I showed up about,
skinny.
"You're too. What are you feeding this kid? You need to feed this kid more. Like, what's going on with this guy?" And I'm just like, dude, like that's insulting. Like, destroyed me as a kid, but and made me have that goal to really, become huge and look, tough. And I made it to 200 pounds of muscle thanks to you, just working out with you every day. But that also took away time from what the things that I really wanted to do.
Music.
Yeah, and it became an addiction. And I'm redirecting a lot of that into what I'm doing now. Mm-hmm. And I just I try to find time to hang out with you during the week, and I know that if I come to hang out with you, that we're probably going to be working out. But I just don't want you to think that's the only light that I see you in. You're my brother, you're my homie, you're my friend, before you are my personal trainer or anything else.
Brother, thank you so much for reinstating that, but I just want to return the favor and what I actually view you as, in the sense of, man, we are brothers.
Yeah.
We might not share the same blood like you and Devin do, but by spirit, I look at you, I feel you as energy and connection as of the same.
Me too.
Yeah.
There's no separation there. And so I know that we find a great passion for pushing each other and being champions in the gym, and we have fun.
Yeah.
That's why we keep going back to it.
Yeah. Right.
It's like a sanctuary in the sense of who we are, of connection, and we help each other grow. But, you've done other things, man. You've been there for me during my hard times when I've hit rock bottom spiritually and I needed somebody. You were there. You made me a beautiful song from scratch so I can implement it and make my channel greater.
That is great.
You believe in what I'm doing and you want to help.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
And so there's so many things that just working out that you've shown me that has proven to me that we are brothers. We've never gotten in a fight. No. We've never wanted to tear each other's head off. We've never betrayed each other. We've kept each other's bond strong and pure. Yeah, and I plan on doing that till the day I die. And I feel like, honestly, it's just such a blessing to have that connection.
It is, man.
And I have it with you, so thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, because one thing that I wanted to say, right? Because you go really freaking hard in the gym all the time, right? So when a new person comes into the gym, right, who's never worked out before in their life, but maybe they've worked out hard in the past, but then they come in and they work out with you. Do you adjust?
I definitely do. I have to. That'd be ridiculous if I didn't. That wouldn't even be intelligent or strategic.
Right.
Which is what I definitely am. So what I'm trying to say is that I've worked out with people and I've helped people lose weight. Like I said, a lot of people. And it took almost 8 months to a year for each one of those people.
Right.
A piece.
Yeah.
So I have just naturally learned how to adjust because I know not everybody's on my level, but I don't even look at it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I look at it as? Fundamentals of character and quality. You're here to be greater than you were. You showed up. You're here to give your best effort, whether it's 300 pounds or 100 pounds or even the freaking bar. I don't care what weight is on there. I don't care if I hit 50 reps and you hit 20 or vice versa, or I hit 20 and you hit 50. I don't care. I care that you show up. And if you have to do the little weight or the little reps right now, you gave it your best effort. That is what I look for. That is what I care about.
Right. That's great, man. I love that because so many people go into the gym and they look at like the amount of effort that they put in as like a volume knob, right? So if you go into the gym and you turn it up to 11, you're going to get more results than you would if you just turned it up to 5, right?
Right.
But that's not how the body works, right? And it works more like a switch on the wall, right? You go, you've done 0, right? And then you go into the gym and you do something. You've surpassed that threshold and you flip the switch on and your body's going to adapt. And it doesn't matter how far you go past that threshold, right? And the reason I say that is because some people, they really listen to you and they get super inspired and they get all fired up and everything. And then they go to the gym and then they go, turn it up to 11 because that's what Joel does, you know? But what we need to realize is that all we have to do is flip that switch on and we get those results, right? Our buddy, what did we call him? Gerald last time?
Yeah, Gerald.
Right? He's got a back injury now. And I think it was because his buddy didn't understand what you do, right? And he's like, I go to 11, right? So if I push Gerald to 11, then he's going to get up to 11 quicker, right?
Yeah.
Which isn't
Competition.
Yes, testosterone fest. And that's not the case, right? And what he ended up doing is he pushed him too far and now he's got a herniated disc and it's a terrible story and he's gonna have to deal with that forever. You know? So I'm so glad that you have a good head on your shoulders and you understand
it's not a competition for me, man. Honestly, the competition's you in the mirror.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just here as a guide. That's all I am. I'm motivation. I'm a whisper in your ear that you can do it and this is how you do it.
Right.
And, it's baby steps. When someone starts their, first workout with me, for instance, Fenn, he's a really heavy guy. I love this guy so much. He's one of my co-leaders on my channel and he has a phenomenal mind. He's brilliant, but he wants to get into better physical shape because he's aging and he's feeling it. And so we went to the high school because, there was a track there. And we started, going on because he was intimidated to run a mile. And I was like, bro, don't worry about it. I was like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to jog a quarter lap and then we're going to walk a quarter lap. We're going to jog a quarter lap. We're going to walk a quarter lap. And we did it. I was right beside him the whole time. We moved at his own pace and he was breathing heavy. He was working hard.
Yeah.
And it got to the point on one lap, he needed to walk a stretch.
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's what you need, bro, we'll do it.
Yeah.
I see it. You're pushing yourself.
Yeah.
That's all I need right now. And so basically, we finished that. And then the next time we did a run, he actually ran a whole lap. I was like, dude. And then he would walk half a lap and then run half a lap and then run a whole lap. And he just told me, he's like, all right, do I need to slow down? He's like, I'm at that point. I'm like, dude, you pushed yourself. Great job. And then he would slow down. He'd get his breath back. And I'm like, are you ready? Can we go again? And he's like, dude, yeah, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
And so it's literally just working on a fundamental level and working and expanding off that. You just have to gauge where you're at and where whoever's at you're working out with is where they're at. And you have to just build from there.
Yeah.
And it's very good to start at a very foundational level and build up. Not just like you said, throw someone through the fucking fire and now they're injured and now they're discouraged. And no, that's not what working out's about to me, at least. Like you said. Yeah. And so I've never hurt nobody and I never plan on it. And, I'm just here to be smart and intelligent and strategic in the sense that I've been working out a long, long time. I'm not the smartest guy at it, but I am above average and I have that to offer. And I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm here to help. So like, I just know with my strategy, I have a pretty solid way of pretty solid way of helping people and not making people feel discouraged or hurt, like I've said probably just a couple times there.
Yeah, dude. I think that's important for people to know too, because I think a lot of people watch your videos and they're like, I don't want to work out with that guy.
I'm myself. That's all I can be.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to be it. And I know that honestly, my videos are going to inspire people and they're going to discourage people. My videos, my energy is not for everybody. And that's okay because that's balance of life.
That's right.
How do you know, when someone appreciates you if no one ever disappreciates you?
Yeah.
They coexist.
A lot of people.
So I'm grateful for the people that appreciate.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people would tell me that I'm very extreme and that I work very hard and I work too hard. And a lot of people tell me that. And but with the goals that I have, with the things that I want to achieve, I need to be on that. I need to be working that hard. And I just heard, 9 times out of 10, the person who tells you that you're working too hard is the person flipping burgers at McDonald's or somebody who you don't even want to be like or you don't aspire to be like at all. And that makes it fine they're fine doing that. I don't have any problem with them doing that. But for people for somebody to tell me I'm working too hard doesn't surprise me because I do have ridiculous standards in life and I do have extraordinary goals that I'm striving for. And it takes a ridiculous work habit, and you have to kind of find time to recover and to rest. Wow. And I definitely have spent lots of time doing that this week. And I get up early and that's the time that I rest. I meditate and I work out. I do not a workout like we do at the gym, but like the other day I did 3 sets of 10 squats with 25-pound dumbbells in each hand. And then I did some leg press at 100 pounds. Did sets of 12 to 15 reps. I did back the other day. I did some pull downs at 120 pounds or up to 120 pounds. I did I try to do some one arm pull downs, but the gym at my apartment complex, it's really hard the machines that they have, they don't really have anything to do one arm pull downs with, but yeah. And then they've got a little playground thing, an ab thing where you can hold on and do leg lifts and stuff. And I've been doing that a little bit, but then, I eat my second breakfast because by that time I've already eaten one breakfast. And then I work out and eat another breakfast with a little more protein and stuff. And then I meditate. And then I write some stuff down and I plan out my day. I haven't even touched my phone. I haven't touched my vape. I haven't smoked weed. I haven't done any of that. I'm just being a human. I'm just existing, getting the blood moving, and it's been really great. And then once a week, I come up here and do the pod and then we have a workout, and go balls to the walls and really, really go hard. And the last few times that we did, I hadn't been working out consistently up until we did that. But this week, today, I have been working out and then we hit it and it felt really good to just have that energy back.
Yeah. You basically just got to ask yourself, what are you trying to accomplish, right? If you're trying to build your mental toughness, then yes, you're going to have to push yourself pretty hard, right? You're going to have to push past that barrier of mental toughness. Are you trying to reduce the pain in your life? Okay, you're not going to have to go balls to the walls every single time. You probably shouldn't because the movement patterns that you've established already are not good ones. And that's where the pain is coming from. So if you go into the gym and you go balls to the walls with these bad movement patterns, then you're just only going to make that pain worse. So if your objective of going to the gym is to get rid of pain, that's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
Right. You just got to ask yourself, what am I trying to accomplish here? And once you've got that figured out, then you're gonna have a lot more vision. You're gonna be able to be much more effective with your time.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna find yourself discouraged because you're not accomplishing what you're trying to do there. You know, just make sure you got that nailed, you got that figured out, and you know you have a game plan to attack that and figure that out, right? So that's what you gotta do. So
that's good stuff, man.
Great, man.
So anything else you wanted to say?
Well, Joel, thank you so much. Go ahead.
I feel so blessed, one, to be here once more. And I really feel like this was a very magical, motivational moment for everyone.
That's good.
And I hope what we said today brings some light or some perception or awareness or any type of positive energy to all of the viewers.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm here for, is the viewers, in the sense of you guys too. But, you know, I hope it makes that positive impact in what we said today on a core, genuine level.
Nice.
And if so, I've lived my purpose.
Beautiful.
So thank you.
That's great. Where can they find you on the social medias?
Just Facebook, my brothers and sisters. That's all I'm posting right now. Joel Lewis is my name. So LEWIS,
Nice.
JOEL. If you want to find me. I will add you. And if you want to, you know, be one of my fans in the sense of watch my videos, I always appreciate and love everybody that, you know, is willing to even watch those videos, because that's what my purpose is. So
Nice.
if you guys want to find me, that's where I'm at least for now.
We'll put links down there. We'll put links to the Pokemon League of Champions as well.
Is that your YouTube thing?
Yeah, my YouTube is the TLPC, the Pokemon League of Champions. If you type in TLPC, you should definitely find us.
Yes.
We have a Charizard logo.
Yeah.
Fans out there.
Nice. Well,
Sweet,
dude,
man.
thank you so much for coming on today. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, it's been awesome.
It's been a lot of fun.
This is great. I think we got some really good stuff here, and we'd love to have you on soon. I think, you know, again.
Just keep me posted, man, and I will be back if that's what you want.
Yeah, let us know if you want to see more Joel.
All right, guys. Here's what you got to do. Go find us on our social media and give us a follow and send us your questions at Podheaven Austin. Devin is our tag on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. You can also tweet us at PodheavenAD. If you watch us on YouTube, drop a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for listening to Podheaven.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
See you next time.
One more round of applause for my man Joel, the visionary, the legendary, motivational, spiritual individual.
Nice.
It's been great having you, bro. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming.
guys. Love you all. Support this beautiful channel and support this beautiful podcast that these guys are doing here.
That's right.